it's going on all over the country, and people aren't. The government are just not listening. We're sick of undocumented people coming into our country. I have a young daughter. I don't feel it's a safe environment for her now. I also have elderly parents who live just around the corner that I'm also concerned for, and I don't agree with rowdiness. I don't agree, but I think we have a right just to protest peacefully. But it's not right what the government are allowing happen to the country.
So at the moment, the guards are trying to get through their van, and it's been blocked by protesters. They're slowly moving around. No, they've blocked the van. They've blocked the van, and they're not letting the van through. This could really escalate. Well, here we go. People are now running. They're running. This is not good. So the pepper spray has been sprayed. I can feel it in my eyes. I'm back a bit, but people are in pain. The pepper spray is not good. This is not looking good for society, for community relations. Oh, sorry, just a bit of pepper spray there. Ooh, the guards have lost control, but are trying to regain control here in Coolock.
I understand if people come into the country and they have all the records and the documents, fair enough. But people are just unvetted coming in, and I can understand why people don't like it that live near this place and they don't stand for it. So,
I'm Brian Garrigan. I'm from Irish Lives Matter, and we're here today to protest peacefully against the people that are going into this building here, over 1,000 people, when we have enough crime, enough homeless, enough of everything. You know, it says Irish people went everywhere in the world. We emigrated everywhere. We went to our aunties and uncles. We slept on couches. We got digs. We got houses. We didn't go undocumented. Yes, no, some Irish in America did obviously out of visas.
So, Brian, what happened here? The JCB had to just burn out. The fire brigade couldn't get in. There's a strong smell of smoke.
Well, we came here for a peaceful protest, and there's another fire down there. I don't know what happened down there. But we're here to speculate for the Irish people and look after our own.
Why do you think Coolock is so cross this evening?
I would just like to say I don't like all these unvetted people coming into Ireland.
I'm very frustrated. A lot of people are labelling people as racist, and that's just not the case. We're concerned parents. The facilities and the amenities in this area are stretched beyond belief. Our hospital waiting lists, doctors, you can't even get an appointment with a dentist.
So you're concerned?
Yeah, you don't see an awful lot of these people coming into affluent areas. Do you know what I mean? And then the guards. There's not a guard to be got when you need them. I was at a domestic violence disturbance for my neighbour during the week. 5 hours it took them to come, and now look how many there is.
There are hundreds of guards here.
It's wild. It's absolutely wild.
So there's been barbecues, there's been peaceful protests here.
Yeah, a lot of
in
women
Coolock.
and families and just a community coming together, because a lot of these people are undocumented men. If it was women and children coming in, they'd be welcomed into this community like everybody is.
But no one's perfect. I mean, amongst us right now, there might be the odd person that's stolen
Well, absolutely.
a loaf of bread.
There's always a minority of bad people in every community. But the problem is, why are these young men coming into the community? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
The people of Coolock right now, the ones I've met, they're very angry, they're very cross. How do we bring down the temperature and keep this peaceful?
I think the government needs to act at this point. I mean, there's all these bills being passed that should have really been voted on by the Irish people. At the end of the day, it's their taxpayers' money that pays for this. Do you know? So I think that the government needs to step up now at this point. I mean, the people have spoken. They can see this isn't the only place that this has happened in. It's happened all over the country, and it's not been highlighted in mainstream media. I know that you're here, but I mean, we're been labelled as violent. I mean, I'm standing here now, I don't see any violence.
Well, it's just that I think it is disgraceful that they're putting them in buildings like that, the Crown factory, and putting migrants in there. But there's no women and children. They're all men.
Do you know that for sure?
Well, most of them that are hanging around are all men.
So we've got hundreds of people here.
Yeah.
They've closed the road. There is a protest. We have a right to protest.
Yeah.
How will this end? And how could we solve this?
I don't know how it's going to end. The only thing is people that are living in the community that are putting them in here, the migrants in here, they're not going to sit around and just let them walk around, because Everybody knows they're not vetted. There's nothing. They have no ID.
But remember, amongst the community, there might be the odd person that perhaps did a bit of shoplifting at one point.
Of course, look, everybody tries that sometime, done shoplifting or whatever. But it's just that these are just coming in and just walking among us. No attempt of integrating or anything like that. Just feel as if they're just coming over here now.